Well, look, Mark, given that Australia is no longer allowed to grow food because of our net zero goals, we've decided that our primary export to the UK is going to be screechy activists. You know, it's sort of a renewable source of outrage. No, look, we kind of wish she'd cut up her Australian passport because you can keep her. It's been lovely and peaceful down here since she's been gone. But this is so typical of these young activists. She's come to Australia. She's had such a terrible time here that Queensland made her Young Queenslander of the Year in 2010, Young Muslim of the Year in 2010, and then Queenslander of the Year in 2015. So a really terrible, oppressive country that we are. And then she was appointed as a sort of ambassador for Arab-Australian relations, where our government flew her around the Arab countries to sort of sell Australia, which, given how much offence she's managed to cause in both Australia and the UK, I'm not sure how that went. And then when her whole career collapsed, the Australian government gave her 20 grand to go and write in Paris. So we are clearly the most oppressive and horrible country that has ever existed. And so welcome to the UK. I hope she's having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer people are expected to put up with it. You know, we all know everything that works in Sudan is the legacy of imperialism from before 1956, and everything that doesn't work is the stuff all the military coup crackpots have done since the British skedaddled out of there. That's a free one from me, Ofcom, just a bonus complaint to add to the long list. But we all know that to be true. The traffic is only one way. There is no big Australian community in Khartoum. Why do we even entertain? You know, the Sudanese move to Australia. Nobody moves from Queensland to Sudan. Why do we persist in taking this kind of rubbish seriously?
Oh, look, there's plenty of oppression in Queensland, let's be fair. Anastasia Palaszczuk, the Premier's, was pretty bad during COVID, but there's plenty of material that she could pick apart for the Sudan if she wanted to. But, you know, your viewers may know, Yassmin, from such quotes as, Sharia law is about mercy and kindness, and Islam is the most feminist religion. Well, although I guess that they do know what a woman is, so we have to give them that one. But, you know, I suffered so that you don't have to, Mark. I went and actually read the transcript for her "I'm So Oppressed" speech. And just so we know the quality of writer that we're paying a fortune for, she has written about the grief of losing her previous career, you know, mostly through her own commentary, where she wrote, "It poured out of my fingers and soaked these pages like rainwater in a drought-soaked desert." And my personal favourite, "I now think of the death of baby Yasmina as a controlled burn in the tradition of the First Nations people, the real custodians of this land." I mean, it's like victimhood paint by numbers.